Welcome to the Otaku Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, it's that first day of first grade. That cute girl, your third day. That backpack, that snapback you've had since the third grade. The first time you got laid.
And would you like to tell them what else we're doing that is going to make this episode shockingly good?
Yeah! Alright, so, if you haven't noticed, we say like and a lot.
And we smoke a lot of crack.
We don't do that.
And we don't do that.
We don't do that at all. Don't do drugs.
No, it sounds like I'm being sarcastic now, but we really don't do that.
We really don't.
Shit, nobody's going to believe that.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know why I said it.
Okay, so we got this shocking bracelet here. And so pretty much every time we say like or we're going to shock ourselves.
Yes.
Alright, so we're talking about Harry Potter 3.
Prisoner of
I do not know how to pronounce it.
Azkaban.
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 Azkaban. Azkaban.
With one of my favorite characters, Sirius Black.
Sirius White.
Sirius Black.
Sirius Gray. Am I getting closer?
Good enough. I can't wait any longer because I told you this is one of my favorite ones. Just hit me off right off the bat. Don't make me wait any longer. You shocked me enough with the shock wrist thing.
Bracelet.
Necklace. So on, so on. Do you like the movie?
I loved this movie.
Yes! Oh!
I liked it a lot.
Oh, man, this is a huge sigh of release. Because I was thinking to myself when I was watching it, it's like, I still love this movie. But then I was like, you know what? Marcus, I gotta set myself up for failure. Marcus is gonna straight up look me in the eyes and say, you know, honestly, I don't want to do this to you, Mike, but it was the worst movie out of the three. And I was setting myself up for it. My heart, I'm dead serious. You can feel it if you want. My heart was racing, waiting for the response. But it could be because of the shock, so.
Maybe.
Alright, so you like it.
I liked it. I really did.
It came so far since the first movie.
Mm-hmm. So, I like this one. I liked it a lot. I said that a lot already.
Does it count in the war session? Are we doing it the whole thing?
Huh?
I said, are we doing the shock thing the whole time? Like during the war session too?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I mean, I'm down. It just seemed like it was really distracting during the news. So I didn't know if you wanted to get distracted.
I think
the war
that's
session.
because we didn't have an actual way of doing it until we came up with it.
You know, wait, hold on. Sorry to interrupt. I just got a great idea. So our war sessions are the longest part, right? Longest segment?
Yeah.
If you break down, like, each news as its own segment?
Yeah.
What if we, right now on this piece of paper, put a tally sheet, and at the end of the war session, the longest segment we have, we both take our shocks at the end of the episode.
I'm down.
All right.
You got a pen?
I do got a pen.
Actually,
I got it away because I click it. This is not counting. I'm clicking it to write, not to be distracting. That's one. All right. It's cool if I write on this?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm done with it now.
All right. So whatever M has the most is you.
Fair. I'm pretty sure I got more shocks than you.
Have you gotten any already or no?
No.
I don't think I have. But I might.
I haven't said them so far.
All right, we're starting now.
Okay.
Prisoner of Azkaban. You like it?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Just starting fresh right there.
Okay. So Harry Potter 3.
Yeah.
It's really good compared to the other two. I liked Ron more in this movie. I really liked his hairstyle, actually. He has a different hairstyle in this movie.
Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he? It's longer, isn't it?
It's longer, but it also looks like he put gel in it.
I don't know if you want me to tell you this, but it keeps getting longer. It
Does
doesn't
it?
stop getting longer. You'll notice it through the movies.
All right. I'm excited. Yeah, Ron was funny in this one.
He was good.
Yeah.
Before we get too into it, did you notice that there was like a direction or director change I'm not sure if the director actually changed.
Are we telling them as we go, I'm guessing?
Yeah. So if you catch one for me or you, just tally accordingly, and I'll do the same.
All right, finish your thought.
I don't know what I was saying.
We were talking about Ron.
I'm so focused on not getting shocked now that I forgot.
We're
No,
talking
the
about
directing
Ron.
style.
Oh, the directing style. Okay.
Did you notice that like the flow of this movie or like the feel felt different than the first two? I feel like I don't know if the director was actually different. But I
didn't
feel like it was directed different, if that makes sense.
I didn't look, but I feel as if this movie really got to me. Just because it was a mystery, like the other movies. Mm-hmm. But I can understand that change of direction because this one, compared to the other ones, was more of a mystery. And they had a lot of things where I was basically telling myself, oh, it's this character that's the bad guy. Okay, this is how it's going to go. And I came up with, like, different theories for how it was going to come down to the end and what was actually going to happen. And I was wrong. I was genuinely surprised.
Yeah. Did you like Buckbeak?
Buckbeak.
Was it Buckbeak? The Griffin.
Oh, yeah. I love that thing.
He's awesome, isn't he?
I was so sad when he, quote-unquote, died.
Yeah. Yeah, when you read it, it's quite different, too. What about the... I know I'm going, like, out of order for the movie, but what about the Time Turner?
Oh, that was interesting.
Did you know that was happening?
I did not know that was happening. And the thing is, so I thought the villain of the story was the new teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember his name. I'm horrible at remembering names,
Is
by
that
the way.
Professor Lockhart?
You would ask the guy that doesn't remember the name?
I think it's Professor Lockhart.
Okay.
No, because Professor Lockhart was the dumb one in the second one, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So this was, oh, I'm so dumb. I should know this. Because they're Sirius Black. There was the rat that I can't remember his name, Peter Pettigrew.
Okay.
And then there was, the other guy was their friend, too. They had the Marauders map. What'd you think of the Marauders map?
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
But to finish my thought, I thought he was the bad guy because so far either, like, some sort of faculty member was part of the mystery, and a faculty member in the first movie was a bad guy, so I thought, oh, a faculty member could be the bad guy again. He's new and everything, so maybe he's working with Sirius Black. Or, no, I thought he was Sirius Black, and he was in disguise.
Yeah.
And I thought that basically what was happening is Ron was like, where are you coming from, Hermione? And I'm just like, yeah, where is she coming from? So then I was thinking, oh, you know what? I think this is like some sort of new teleportation spell that she learned or something. And
Oh, so you were actively actually thinking about this?
yeah, during the movie. So I thought that Sirius Black was doing the same thing, teleporting in and out the city,
That's interesting.
coming closer.
My mind was not that developed. When it was happening, like, because you watched the movie, but I was reading the book.
Okay.
When I was reading, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, she's a really smart girl, so she wanted to double up on classes.
Yeah.
Am I really saying it that much? I see you tallying so much.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to look
I'm
at the
catching
tally
them.
board. I'm afraid to talk.
Keep on talking, my guy.
I lost my train of thought. It's distracting, all right? Time Turner.
You're talking about the Time Turner and how you're reading the book and Hermione had so many classes because she's a smart girl.
Yeah. So I didn't think twice.
Makes sense.
But you were actively thinking.
I thought the Time Turner was cool, though. I did not expect to get into time travel in this movie. It was a nice surprise.
And it's not like permanent time travel.
No, and the thing is, I feel like when it comes to time travel, though, and this movie does the same as, like, every other time travel person, or I should say time travel story, I should
Was
say.
that for the like you just said?
It was.
Oh, nice, because that's the first one that I actually caught.
So, basically what they do is they go back in time, but what I don't think what people really think about is, hey, is time traveling supposed to happen in the timeline? But that's okay for this movie, because it doesn't really go into that deep into time travel, so it's fine with it. But Avengers Endgame did go that deep into time travel, And then when it came to the variants and stuff, they're like, hey, that was supposed to happen. So, yeah.
With the time travel sequence, did you notice all the stuff like the first time? Like when they threw the rock through the window?
I did notice that stuff, and I was basically saying to myself, what is going on? What's happening? Where'd those rocks come from? Who threw those?
And then at the end, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Dang, you got a little trigger happy there, didn't you? You were about to check, and you're like,
well,
oh, maybe he
I
didn't
was
say anything.
thinking of when you do tallies, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do a dash for 5.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of doing that, but I already written it down. So
For my next thought, what are we at?
I thought you didn't want to look at it.
Oh, we're actually neck to neck. I thought I was going to get shocked like 45 times at the end, and you were going to get shocked 3, but you're being like really honest. Good for you, man.
Yeah, of course I am.
My last thought. Not my last thought, because I might have more. That would have been
I'm sure
a
you'll
lot.
have more.
Yeah. Was the ending with Sirius Black? Did that throw you off?
Oh yeah, totally.
When he's like, yeah.
I did not expect him to be a good guy. I did not expect it to be the rat the whole time. I just thought he was a pet,
That's
and they
why
did
I
a good
think it's
job
a
of
good
that.
movie.
I think good mysteries are good when they basically do something that is truly unexpected, and that was one of these, because they don't really go into the pet that much. It's only just a couple of scenes, and that's it. And there's really no hints to it. And I think that's a good way of telling mysteries from time to time, but you have to be careful, because otherwise it can be just, oh yeah, that came out of nowhere. But it's hard for mysteries, for that feeling, because it's supposed to come out of nowhere. But there's a bad feeling for it came out of nowhere, and a good feeling it came out of nowhere. And this was a good feeling.
I liked it, definitely.
Just because the rat was technically part of the story, but they also say, like, oh yeah, other people are bringing their pets too. And I was also saying to myself, why are people bringing their pets to the schools now? That hasn't happened.
Oh, since the first one.
It has happened since the first one?
Yeah, when they went shopping in Diagon Alley.
Oh wait, I guess the
That was
owls.
by the way. But
I guess the owls technically count as
yeah,
pets.
they said that you can start with an owl, a rat, or a cat.
Oh, okay.
And if you notice, the 3 friends each have one different
Yeah.
rat.
Well, not Ron.
One has the owl, one has the rat. And
Not
one has the
Ron.
cat.
He lost his rat. He keeps on losing that thing too.
I think you really start to see it.
Oh, I
too.
guess that's the hint then. He keeps on losing the rat because the rat keeps on going away trying to
Yeah.
find Harry, I guess.
Or somebody else.
Or some. You just spoiled something without spoiling it for it. Props to you.
I was just posing a question.
You know, one thing that I thought was kind of odd. So when Harry was, what are those things that suck out your memories? Or
Dementors.
Dementors.
I almost forgot to ask you about the Dementors.
Dementors are freaking cool
And creepy, right?
and creepy. When Harry was facing all those Dementors at the end and trying to protect Sirius Black, he cast that spell. The future him cast that spell to get rid of all of them.
The Patronus spell.
Yeah. And then he was basically saying, oh yeah, that was my dad. But the thing is, when he did the spell and we saw it for the first time, I thought it looked more like a deer.
I did too.
You did too?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me. Because Harry was saying, oh yeah, it looked like my dad. But no, it looked like a deer. What are you talking about?
I think what he was talking about is when he looked across the lake to see who casted it, he was saying the person looked like his dad.
Okay.
Which is kind of, I mean, he's his son.
Yeah.
So I could see how he looks confused. And I think most of the time when he sees his dad, he's kind of younger anyways because they kind of died young.
Yeah. So it makes sense. People say in the film a lot, hey, you look just like your father.
Can I tell you another reason why I like the film, besides it being one of my favorite books too?
Yeah.
Is the fact that when you watch the movie for the first time like you did, you can get the same feeling that I got reading the book, which I don't feel like you get with the first two.
Probably not.
But you get every feeling that I felt They might have missed a few scenes or whatever. You know, they're not going to hit everything in a book. They never do.
No. Well, there's just too much to cram in.
Yeah. But you felt the same mystery. Did you feel not like a horror movie scared, but did you feel a little spooked?
I did feel spooked, yes.
You felt spooked. You felt the mystery. You felt confused. And then when it all came together, you were like, whoa! That was awesome!
I thought the werewolf twist was pretty cool, too. And then when Hermione shouted to the wolf, basically did a wolf call, "Awoo!" She was... Huh?
Is this the one where they have the plant class, by the way, where they pull out the screaming mandrake?
No, this is near the end. When... I can understand why you got confused, but basically...
No, I'm just saying, is this the movie that they pull out the screaming
No,
mandrake?
no, that's the second one.
Okay, I couldn't remember which movie that was. I forgot to ask you about that in the second movie. Those little plants, they pull out that scream and then it bit Malfoy's finger.
I thought those were pretty annoying, actually.
They are pretty annoying. I just thought they were freaky looking and then it, like, eats his finger.
But yeah, there were funny moments in this movie, too, where Hermione did the wolf call, and then the werewolf comes, and then Harry's like, "Oh, hey, thanks for saving me. Hey, what are we gonna do now? Because it's coming after us." "Yeah, I didn't think about that. Run."
The tree was cool, right? When they went into the tree and it came out, that
Oh, yeah.
place that he always... So in the book, the one thing they didn't do in the movie as much is when they go to Hogsmeade, the place where it has, like, all the shops and, like, the butterbeer, the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about it more in the books and, like, all the other places you can go and why people like... It's essentially, like... kind of like a holiday or slash vacation. It's like something fun they get to do on their own leisure time. That's why everybody likes to go.
Okay.
But the whole time that Harry is sneaking there, well, I think a couple of times before, he puts emphasis on the creepy house that's up on the hill.
Okay.
I think you've seen it.
Yeah, it's the willow tree. Is that what it's called?
The house. It's the house that when they go in the willow tree, they come out of in Hogsmeade.
Okay, but they have to go under that tree to get to it.
Yeah. Well, they see that house a lot when they go into Hogsmeade throughout the book.
Oh.
So they're referencing it a lot. And how it's
Okay.
creepy and abandoned up there in the background. And I think it was cool how at the end they go through the tree and it ends up being that the place he's been hiding out the whole time has been in
That's
that
cool.
house. And it's also cool because like he gets this weird feeling every time he sees the house because it's creepy. But the whole time Sirius Black has been over there watching after him. Maybe even seen him there.
That's cool.
But that's the one thing they didn't do in the book as much. But they probably did that at a time-wise thing. I mean, how bored would you have been if they showed him go to Hogsmeade like 7 times?
Probably, because it's the same background over and over again.
Yeah.
Draco Malfoy, I feel like... Dang. Draco Malfoy is just the jerk in the movies now. I feel as if he needs a place. And he doesn't have one. Except for being the jerk.
So what's your future thoughts for him?
I want him to do something besides being the jerk.
Do you think by the time this whole series wraps up, he's going to redeem himself, or do you think he's just going to be a shithead?
I mean, right now I don't think there's much to redeem. They're teenagers now?
Yeah, because I think you start when you're 12?
Okay, yeah. So teenagers, they can still be jerks at that age.
So I think you're 14 now.
I don't really think... Okay, yeah, 14. Yeah, there's not really much to redeem at this point. Like, he's just a jerk. He's young.
Yeah. He does a lot more bullying things, I think, in the books. But he's a jerk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a typical jerk.
So, if they go in that route of a redeeming character arc for him, I would like to see that. But right now, I want to see him do something first. You need to earn your redemption arc. I feel like if he would just have a redemption arc now, it would be 20 years later calling Harry and be like, "Yeah, so I'm sorry I was a jerk to you at Hogwarts all those years ago."
Yeah. The fourth movie, when we get to it, the fourth movie was my favorite book.
What's the fourth movie called?
Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire.
The third movie was my favorite movie. But then when I keep on rewatching them, I've then tied it with the fifth movie because I didn't like the fifth movie at first, and then I'm like, you know what? I really like this movie. There's a couple of, like, when we watched Strangers, or Doctor Strange,
Mm-hmm.
you told me at one point that was a cinematography masterpiece or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a scene that I think is one of those in the fifth one. It just looks, like, amazing on the screen for some reason.
Oh, I'm excited then.
And then the last book had me scared when I was reading it. Not horror scared, but like my heart thumping, like I didn't know what was going to happen.
Okay.
I can't tell you reasons why or anything, but I thought the movies were cool, but I was like really wanting to see it in movie form. So I didn't appreciate those at first, but now I'm really liking the seventh movie. It's a two-parter. The seventh book is a two-part movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But those I'm starting to like a lot too. But like the third and the fifth are my favorite. Which is funny because when I read the books, the fourth and the last, the seventh book, are my favorite. With the fourth in first place.
Okay.
I really, really like the fourth book, which is also the longest book. I'm pretty sure. The book is like, I could show it to you. Like when they're all sitting next to each other, the book eats all the other books.
Oh my gosh.
But it's
Well,
such a
speaking
good
of
book.
eating books, they had that monster book. I just wanted to eat them.
Yeah. Oh, to my point though, when we get to the fourth movie, I want to see, because the fourth movie is my least, well, not my least favorite because I don't really like the first movie, if I'm being honest. But I didn't really like the fourth movie that much. But it was my favorite book.
Okay.
So I want to know if you watch it, if I'm just being one of those people who are like,
Book is better?
Yeah, I didn't get my scene in the book, so
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because maybe you come in and you're
Yeah,
like, no, that one was just as good as Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and when it comes to... I feel like adaptations are hard. Because you can't please everybody.
Especially with a book that, like, bigger than all the rest.
Right? There are some things you're going to cut out. And the thing is, you have those people that are always going to say, oh yeah, the book's better. But then you also have people that just like movies in general. And there are some adaptations that are probably not good as adaptations, but they're good as movies in general.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not what we're talking about this time.
No, it's not. I just figured it's good to bring up.
I am really, because it's going to be a future war session. I am really glad, or not glad, but really excited to see if, like, you feel this. That was a like, by the way. If you feel the same, where it just would lack quality, so then I'm just like, no, it was a lack quality movie. Or you're like, no, that was a good movie. You know what? I didn't say like. Take that back. I don't like talking to you today.
For you podcast listeners, he just looked at the tally sheet on how many times he has to get shot.
Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
No,
10,
don't
11.
say it. Save it till the end. Leave it a surprise.
Good thing you cut me off.
Yeah.
'Cause then they would have known how many times you were going to get shot.
Whoever gets shocked the most has to go to the prison of Azkaban. Did I say it right?
I don't like that term. I don't want to get tortured by Dementors.
Oh yeah, the Dementors were basically the guards.
Yeah.
And I thought it was weird that they were going after Harry, and they explain that they are supposed to basically go and steal like the good thoughts or something
I think
along
they
those lines.
essentially just take your soul.
Yeah, that is what they do at the end, or almost do.
Because I believe when they take that,
But I'm just wondering.
you're dead.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I think they say something different in the movie, but then they show something different in the movie as well. They say something, and they show something different, and it's near the end or at the end. But the thing is, what I'm thinking is, why are you spending so much time at Hogwarts and trying to get Harry, and not trying to get the prisoner? Shouldn't you be trying to find the prisoner?
I think they're supposed to only be out at night. Are they only supposed to be out at night?
Their own. I guess declare what you term as night because they're also there during the Quidditch game, and there's a storm during the Quidditch game.
Oh, true.
So is that technically speaking night? Is it midday?
I forgot they're guarding the outside of the school. So that's what.
The Dementors are?
Yeah, they technically don't want kids to go a certain distance outside the school, like they're not supposed to anyway.
Oh, okay. So Harry went outside that distance.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Although I believe at the.
So they just full on attack you. They go outside that distance, like, hey, you're free game. I thought that
because
scene,
they're trying to stop Sirius Black from getting into the school.
Yeah.
Because they think that he's going to try to kill.
I
Harry.
thought that scene was cool though, just showing Harry like falling off of his broom. That was scary to me.
Yeah. I don't know why they attacked him during the Quidditch game though.
Well, I'm guessing he went outside the perimeter.
Yeah,
because he was going up high.
That's probably something I never noticed. Maybe because of the storm, he went outside the perimeter.
Yeah.
They're scary though.
They are.
I wouldn't mess with them.
I also like the fact that
I almost forgot to ask you. Hold on.
What?
What about the beginning with the Dursleys again?
I like that scene. He made his ants, I think, pop up like a balloon.
Yeah.
And then he did that, and they're not supposed to use magic. But then the guy is like, oh yeah, it's fine. You're good. You're Harry Potter. You're the main character.
I don't know if you do this now. By the time I finished reading the second book, I was looking forward to each and every book.
We still don't know. Sorry to interrupt you. We still don't know why he's there. It's still a mystery.
Like I said, you will find out. Be patient. It's more of like a story come together sort of thing.
Okay.
So you have the mystery of
so
each
all
book,
the bits
but you
and
have
pieces
a
will
giant
come.
mystery that's going on.
Gotcha.
That you don't even probably know that's going on in the first.
Well, I know
books.
we still have like a lot of mystery because Voldemort himself is still a mystery. They're still calling him that shall not be named.
The third movie is the start that gives you a hard hint that there's something bigger going on.
Okay.
It's small, but you'll really notice it in the fourth book fourth movie that something is really going on.
Oh, by the way,
in the background,
he gets a new broom at the end.
That's dope.
It's dope, and it's supposed to be top of the line, super fast. So I am expecting him to just be zoom, zip, zap everywhere, everywhere. And if that doesn't happen, either everyone needs to have the same broom, so it's fair and I can't complain, or I'm gonna be heavily disappointed. So that broom is dope. Also,
you'll see that broom in action the next movie. You'll get to see how fast it is.
Nice. I'm excited then. How did Sirius Black afford that broom?
Whoa. You're right. I think he stole it.
Sounds like he's still a criminal.
Oh, actually, no. I bet you he can afford it. You learned something about the Black family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, wow, the Black family. Don't take that out of context.
I also like how he has feathers attached.
That's pretty cool too. Oh, to my question though. So when I was reading the books, I got through the second book, and by that time, like obviously I wanted to know more of the story, so I was going on and on with books. But the thing that like piqued my interest the most, what made me like look forward to the next book, like after chapter 1 of the book I was reading,
okay,
was the fact that I wanted to know how he escaped the Dursleys every beginning to get to Hogwarts. Because since the first book, they don't want him to go to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
But Hagrid was there to help him the first time. So, like, the first chapter is always him trying to escape the Dursleys to go to Hogwarts. And I was curious how that would happen each time. I'm like, oh, how's he going to do it in the next book?
Oh, you know what's something interesting, actually?
What?
I think Sirius Black, something I just noticed, I think Sirius Black has been protecting Harry during the whole movie. Because you see him at the very beginning.
Yeah.
He's the very first werewolf? Is he a werewolf? They said there's like 2 different kinds or something.
He's I don't know how to say it, but he's the one who can turn into the animal. Kind
yeah,
of like Peter
there's the werewolf who turn into werewolves.
I think it's like
out of no choice.
Yeah.
And there's another type of werewolf that can turn to werewolves by choice, which I thought was interesting.
So in the first movie, there's a small hint that people can do this. And if you remember the scene when he first goes into Professor McGonagall's class, she goes from a cat to herself.
Oh. I thought it was just some sort of transformation spell.
Yeah.
That's
Showing
cool,
that
though.
people can turn into animals.
I like how they're taking all of these small little bits and putting them, basically, and not putting them into the other movies, but how do I say it? Making the story bigger from these little bits.
Yeah.
I think that's great world building.
And you'll think more by the time it keeps steamrolling.
Nice.
This next movie, you're going to be like, whether you like it or not, you're going to be like, whoa. Whoa. This is what we were leading up to.
I also like how Voldemort was, like, he had a place in this movie, but at the same time, he wasn't the main antagonist. It was someone else who had something to do with Voldemort, but Voldemort at the same time didn't really have a place. It was more like they just said his name.
Well, if you remember, he's weak.
Yeah, I do remember that. But I also remember in the last movie, Voldemort was basically the main antagonist. It was that diary, technically. And Voldemort was also the main antagonist in the first movie because he was attached to that guy on the back of his head.
Yeah, which is funny because both of those times...
So I'm glad there was a nice change.
Both of those times do come up again.
Spoilers.
Not spoilers.
Not spoilers?
Just letting you know.
All right.
That you do learn a little more about those significant events.
So, final thoughts?
Well, you already know. I like the book and
I like
the movie.
I like the movie. Don't know if I like the book because I don't really read all that much, and I will never read the book because I don't really like to read.
Well, I was about to say if you were a reader, you probably would, but I think you did say a while ago you don't
Well,
read.
I shouldn't say I shouldn't like it because I don't like to read.
Let's
I
get
just
to
don't
the
like
war
to read.
session of next week, so that way we can stop this tally.
Okay.
Oh, wait. 0 out of 10?
Oh, I'll give it an 8. Solid 8.
Solid 8.
You?
Did not expect to be asked this for some reason. It's weird because I want to give it 2 different scores, but there's 2 different reasons.
I feel like you're gonna give it a 9.
Only if I'm comparing it to other, like the Harry Potter movies.
All right, compare it to the other Harry Potter movies.
9.
All right, now compare it to the book.
8? And then in the movie universe in general, I'd still give it an 8.
All right.
So we're in agreement.
Yeah.
Absolute.
All right. So what's the next? Okay, we're done with the tallies now. What's the next war session? We're talking about Eureka 7, right?
Are we gonna wait until after we watch the 2? I said by the way. Wait.
Well, we're done with the tallies.
Okay.
So you can say like hurrah.
Oh, we can actually talk to each other now?
We're watching. Well, we're talking about the other Eureka 7 movies, not the new one.
Oh, I thought we
That's
were
why.
gonna,
That's what I
we
thought
were
we were
gonna watch
talking
one
about.
new one tonight, or 1 tonight, 2 next time, and then we were gonna talk about it the week after, so we could talk about both movies and then what we think the third, like if we're excited. for the third movie or not.
Okay. Oh gosh, when does it come out? I thought it came out.
Which means we have to come up with 2 war sessions in between. And I thought for some reason you had an idea that we were gonna do next week.
Yeah, I had an idea, but I completely forgot what it was. Is the thing.
I mean, we still.
I remember we were doing Harry Potter, and then I had another idea. We had something planned for the next war session. It wasn't Eureka 7. It was some other movie, but I don't remember what it was.
True. We're not. We have another running war session, don't we? Harry Potter's one running war session, but I thought we had a second running war session too.
Oh, Pokemon.
Should we do the second Pokemon movie?
Oh yeah, we need to watch the second Pokemon movie.
All right, next week's war session, Pokemon 2000,
All right.
which I think is my favorite one.
All
I
right.
think I have to rewatch it, obviously, to know, or watch the 5-minute review on YouTube.
Don't do that, cheater.
Is that a shock?
No. If you cheat, I will put this up 100%, though, and I will make you wear it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
All right, tallies. So, Mike Sensei, You have
What if we are exactly tied? Wouldn't that be something?
16 shocks.
16. Wait, hold on. So is that 8 out of 100 then?
8 out of 100?
So if I turn it up to 100, is it only 8 shocks?
No.
Dang. Because, I mean, technically, you know, it's 16 shocks at 50%.
You know what? If you turn it up to 100%, I will say 8 shocks.
No, fuck that.
All right. You want to say what mine is now?
Yeah, let's do it. I got 16.
All right. You got 16, my friend. I'll write it down. 1, 6. I have
Free podcast listeners. He's counting. He's struggling. He's struggling hard. He doesn't know what that is for.
17.
No, we were almost tied.
We almost tied.
And you know what? I bet you if there's somebody who watches this video, there will be somebody who's like, no, I counted. You guys actually had 48 shocks.
Oh, God.
You guys missed so many. 16 and 17.
16 and 17. So you want me to go first? No, I'll go first.
Yeah, we'll end on me. Okay, Marcus. Gonna get his 17 shocks.
All right.
There was no followers, so all at 50%. Just for you guys.
All right. I'm going to put it at every 5 seconds.
Oh, while we're waiting, our sponsors, shockwristbracelets.com. I'm just kidding with you guys.
No, we're not affiliated with this product.
We're not affiliated with it. We don't have sponsors. We don't need sponsors. We'll take sponsors.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm just going to go rapid fire.
Rapid fire?
Yeah.
What were you going to do?
I was going to go every 5 seconds, but I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take it off.
17 shocks every 5 seconds.
I feel like that'd be torture than rapid fire.
Yeah. Oh, man. Rapid fire.
All right.
Too bad you can't just do for seconds. Just take it for 17 seconds. And
Don't start it. Don't start it yet.
oh, okay, yeah, because it's not strapped on. So Eureka 7. What's the first movie called? Just Eureka 7? Or?
So it's called Eureka 7 High Evolution. And it's High Evolution 1, 2, and 3.
Do we need to watch the anime before we watch the movies?
No, I don't think so.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, you have it set to everyone?
Every 1 second. All right, here you guys go. For your pleasure,
17.
our pain. And do you feel anything yet?
Not yet.
Not 1, not 2.
Oh, there's 1.
1. And
2.
2.
3.
I wonder what the battery's going to be after this.
4.
4? This is not every
5.
1 second.
6. 7. 8.
Man, you are taking this like a champ.
9. 10.
What will you not say?
11. 12.
Never say and like again.
13. 14. 15.
Oh, we're getting close.
16.
And
17. Oh my god. Oh. Oh,
your
now
arm
I
up?
feel it.
Well, I'm getting this all set. By the way, I'm going to do the arm that hasn't been shocked yet. So, just for you guys.
I've been doing the same arm. I am a champ.
Oh. I thought I was being a champ for getting the other one shocked.
Oh, you're strapping it.
Oh, yeah.
You are a champ.
I'm not going to let this thing fall off. And it's tight. I'm going to feel every single
All right,
voltage of this.
100%.
No. Okay, let's not put the drink on the table.
All right, so I'm gonna try to stop it at 15 for you. That way, that extra shock is 16.
What if it doesn't give me, though? Then I have to, like, go through the torture of having you start again.
So you want? Okay, fine. I'll stop it at 16.
Okay, whatever. Do you.
All right, ready?
Yeah, no. Are you ever ready for this kind of thing?
No.
Ah! Shit, that was faster than yours! Oh, 3, 4, oh, 5, 6. Why is it going faster? 7. Oh, why is it going faster than yours?
I hate you.
And then it just stopped. 8, 9, 10. Nope, not 10. That was just 9. No, that's 10. Woo, 11. I can't even count. Woo, 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 woo. 12. Oh, 13, 14, 15. Pause. 16. Wait, don't stop though. Don't hit go. Quickly. why my arm is fucked up. Turn it up to 100 just for our listeners.
Oh, are you
give me
sure?
one. Just give me one.
Just give you one.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna press the button.
All right.
Are you sure about
Yeah,
that?
just do it.
All right, here you go for the fans.
For the fans, when is it going? Oh, yep. 100% voltage. Just for you guys. This has been Otaku Wars. Stay otaku, my friends.
Bye.
Hey guys, Marquando here. On behalf of me and Mike Sensei, just want to say thanks for watching, we appreciate it. If you want to catch early news and early war sessions, be sure to check us out on Twitch every Friday night between 5 and 7. And remember, stay otaku.